is Ram. I'm a 25-year-old office worker, and I'm good friends with my best friends from college, Maria and Haru. So today, I have an announcement to make to both you. Actually, my boyfriend just proposed to me! What? Haru and I were surprised, but overjoyed at the unexpected news from Maria. Congratulations! You said he was a wonderful guy. Yeah, I'm so happy for you. Both of you, please come to the wedding. Of course! Who wouldn't be happy to see their best friend getting married? Me and Haru thought so, until this moment. Then, Maria got carried away and gradually began to look down on us. Last time, I got into a dispute with my boyfriend Narita about how many times we should change the dress. Oh, I guess you guys who don't even have boyfriends don't know what I'm talking about. Hey, aren't you really frustrated that I beat you to it? Hey! How many times have you asked me that question? I told you we're not like that. Hey, if you eat so much food, you'll become fatter and more unattractive, you know? If he's the kind of guy who leaves because of that, I don't want him in the first place. Haru and I had enough of hearing of the same things so persistently. Maria's behavior escalated day by day. No! I've already eaten 100 plates of brown sushi! So I'll have a kilo of steak later. Hello? Oh my god! Do you know how many times I called you? Since you don't have a boyfriend, pick up the phone right away! Maria? What's wrong at this time of night? You know what? About the dress I'm going to change to during the wedding! I was thinking of wearing a burgundy dress for the first one. Well, what do you think, Haru? I think hamburger steak with demi-glace sauce. What? What are you talking about, hamburgers? Hey! Don't fall asleep! Ram, listen to me! What's wrong? I've been asking Haru for advice about the wedding and she won't listen to me at all. Maria, what time do you think it is? I think even Haru is sleeping. But this is a consultation from your best friend who's about to get married. You're supposed to respond to that, even if it means cutting back on your sleep. Maria, I've told you that I also get busy when I have to put together a proposal, didn't I? Tonight, too, I'm working all night. That's because you're just working so slow. Just listen to my problems. All right, what's wrong? You know about the main dish. Do you think I should have had beef or duck? I think a lot of people might like beef better. I'd rather have the duck. Well, why don't you go that way? So, do you think we should go to Hawaii or Spain for honeymoon? Maria, haven't you said you always wanted to go to Spain? I think it's a good chance. But Narita-kun says he wants to see the blue ocean in Hawaii. Well, why don't you go there? I think Maria just wants a push. Although she asked for advice, she ignored our opinions at every turn. The phone calls have been coming in day after day, night after night, and we've become chronically sleep-deprived. Ram, aren't you looking a little worn out? You too, Haru. Sorry I'm late. The wedding invitations are ready, so I'll give them to you now. One day we were called by Maria. What she told us was an unbelievable fact. The date of the wedding is December 30th? No way! It's gonna be held at the end of the year? That's right! Because everyone goes home for New Year's. If it's on the 30th, you can go back to your parents' house after the ceremony, right? So, I was being considerate. Haru and I were both speechless at Maria's awful wedding plan and attitude. But, as her best friends, there are some things we have to say. You know, Maria, I wonder if it's a good idea to have the wedding at this time of the year. Of course, I know you've thought about it a lot, but... Huh? Ram, are you trying to make a criticism of my wedding? I don't mean that. Right, Haru? I'm not sure what to say, but I'm annoyed. I'll be too busy eating the feast during the New Year's holiday. What? Hey, Haru, you will be able to attend my wedding, right? You're single and have a lot of time. You should come. Eh? But we're going to see the tuna demolition show. Ah! Maria! Me and Haru will be there. Now, since the wedding will only be held this year, so let's hold off, shall we? We can even have a feast at the reception. But... I tried to change the mood, which had turned bad, and decided to change the subject. Oh, that's right. Where are you going to hold your wedding ceremony, Maria? Oh, yes! In Hokkaido! You'll have to manage your own airfare and hotel accommodations. What? Me and Haru also reached the end of our patience and each said something in return. Maria, this is going too far. Maria, you are going too far with that, no matter how much you want to. It's impossible to have a wedding at the end of a busy year and not cover the cost of transportation and accommodations. That's right. If we're going to Hokkaido, you should prepare a set of the finest king crab as a souvenir. Shut up for a minute, Haru. I'm the one being celebrated. Why do I have to listen to you complain about it? In the end, without listening to our advice, she got up and left. Maria? Hey, can I eat the sandwich that Maria left uneaten? Do as you please. Naturally, most of her friends were absent from the year-end wedding. This made Maria's anger flare up even more, and me and Haru were almost forced to attend the wedding. The cake is mine! Ouch! How many times have you done this to me, Haru? Moreover, a big cold wave was said to be approaching Hokkaido this year. The flight was just barely made, and there was a possibility that we might have to stay overnight on the way back. Oh well, I wonder if we'll be able to return home safely. Despite my anxiety, Haru continued to sleep on the plane, without waking up even once. And on the day of the ceremony, Maria looked beautiful in her wedding dress. Oh, Ram! Haru! Over here! Congratulations, Maria! You look great in your dress. Really? Thank you. Your hair is so cute! That braid looks like a shimenawa. Huh? Haru, please be quiet for 1 minute. But still, it's so cold in Hokkaido. The thermometer outside showed -10 degrees Celsius. Oh, where's the place for the wedding ceremony? Oh, that is... Ta-da! It's a garden wedding. It's snowing just in time for it to be snowing, just like I've always said it would be. Romantic. What? Wait a minute. I didn't hear you say anything about a garden wedding. I wanted to surprise you. I don't want that. Even my few friends turned pale when they heard a garden wedding in extremely cold Hokkaido. Just as everyone was about to put on their down jackets and coats to take on the outside, another outrageous comment came from Maria. Everyone, you're not allowed to wear jackets or shawls during the ceremony. What? It's snowing. Let's all be snow fairies. These words made us all weak. Snow fairies. But we're human beings. This is not worth it if I don't get a set of black lover sweets on the way home. The ceremony, which started with everyone in a state of shock, was, as expected, a disaster. It's cold. Be patient. We will be eating soon, so let's have soup then. Although the attendees were forbidden to wear warm clothes, there were 5 stoves placed around the bride and groom at the head table. Even though the ceremony was in progress, the attendees who could no longer stand the cold fled one after another into the hall. Seeing them, Maria exploded. Why are you all leaving in the middle of a ceremony? This is not good manners as working adults. That being said, we all can't stand -10 degrees Celsius. Can't you at least put stove on each table? Huh? You're so naive to think it's cold. Are you all a bunch of chicks? It's not that we're chicks or anything. It's just that there are 5 stoves at the center table. I don't think you can understand. Even now, you're wearing a warm coat. So you'll be happy if I take it off? We're going to take a photo in the garden now. So everyone come out. If we're going to take pictures outside, make sure everyone is dressed warmly. Otherwise, we'll all freeze. I'm the star of today's events, so it's natural for everyone to listen to me. Oh, it's so warm. It's like a campfire, Poonie. Eventually, by Maria's strong order, everyone went outside again. The happy bride and groom were surrounded by attendees in Tibetan sand folks' faces. Still, Maria did not express even a single word of gratitude. Everyone is really too weak. Is that the attitude to celebrate someone's wedding? Even if you say that. Well, it was a garden wedding that I planned and hid even from the groom, but I was stunned by everyone. You didn't even tell the groom. We had signed up for a different plan once, but I changed it on my own. I mean, how in the world are we going to make it if we're going to be defeated by this level of cold weather? Just like my groom, with only his face and his money. With these words, Maria realized that even the groom was looking down at her. But at that moment... Wow! The groom Narita-san's all about face and money? Yes, I married him because his condition is not so bad. But that's not suitable for me. I told you, mister! You're being super dissed.
I see now what you really are.
Narita-san?
You changed the plan of the ceremony without my permission. And you were thinking about me like that. Oh, it's cold.
No, it's not that. And the celebrants have to pay for their own airfare and hotel combinations, don't we? Ram and I booked a luxury hotel as a reward for coming to such a ceremony.
Why is that? Didn't I give you all the money for transportation and accommodation for all the attendees? Oh, it's cold.
Well, that's... I'm sorry. Actually, I spent that money.
For what? I'm so cold.
To buy my wedding dress? I want to warm your heart.
My love for you has completely dried up. Now all I can do is sniffle from the cold. I want to warm your heart. The only thing that can warm me now is the stove.
Hey, Ram, how do you say something to Narita-san? Tell him what a good woman I am. A good woman? A woman who makes her best friend stand in this freezing land dressed light is a good woman. Hey, Haru?
Maria, your friend's reaction is my frank impression of you. I had no idea you were so self-centered. We were planning to marry after this, but I'm going to have to cancel it.
Mr. Groom, the sound of his sneezing is so big. Shh.
So, let's call off the ceremony. I will take the appropriate measures.
No, I'm sorry. Please, I don't want to break up with you. Miserable end, Poonie. Well, looks like the ceremony's been cancelled, so we'll be going too. I'll take the wedding favors! Wait, don't abandon me! Later, the bride and groom broke up because of Maria's spending spree. Maria left the company on her own, so she had to work 3 part-time jobs to pay her alimony and the wedding expenses in full. Meanwhile, the few attendees all hit it off and enjoyed their stay in Hokkaido, developing at once to the level of best friends. It was an event that made me think that, after all, when you organize a wedding, you have to think about the friends who will be coming.